Astaghfirullah.
Allah la yahfazkum. So,
Radiyallahu ankum.
some brief words, and Allah yaziko khair, Sidi Shaykh Saleh, for putting this together. You know, when I was in Turkey for a year back in 2000, 2001, and it was a case where alhamdulillah, I got to be there where Shaykh Mahmud radiallahu anhu, he was still infrequently attending the prayers, Fajr prayer. He'd come there occasionally, so he would still and he wouldn't speak much at all. As you just, I believe we just heard, but I was very fortunate that on 2 occasions I got to take counsel from him. And you know, what can one say? It's like you can't put into words people who have literally, they gave their life to protect and raise the deen. We see Turkey now, but we don't understand what the likes of Shaykh Mahmud Effendi and his Shaykh Ali Haidar, these people, they faced persecution, they faced true, you know, you say shidda, true difficulties in the what would be like Ahlul Makkah, you know. And that was for what? لِيُهَيِّئْ لَنَا, is to make it easy for us now. And this is why we have such blessings in these people. And this is like Allah's hujjah on this earth is through such awliya. This is not exaggeration. This is Allah's proof for this ummah of how He facilitates for the ummah to inshallah find itself again. So in their passing is a massive azma. You know, when it's no doubt, it's a huge azma. But at the same time, we should look at what they have, how they fermented and made fertile the ground. You know, where we see like Sheikh Ihsan Hoja here is mashallah. You know, I'm still that talk is not. And then I see Sheikh Ihsan Hoja, look, mashallah, you know, the age is like Sheikh Saleh said, it's been so many years, you know, and by the barakah of Shaykh Mahmud Effendi, Shaykh Ihsan, he would actually give me classes. He was my ustad, Shaykh Ihsan Hoja. I studied with him, Ikhtiyar, Lubab, Badul Amali. Allah yafazhu, he taught me balagha. He went through, you know, he is, mashallah, he is an amazing scholar, really. And Hanafi fiqh, la ilaha illallah, mashallah. He like, you know, you heard him earlier, you know. He's got istihdar, you know. And why I bring it to this is because this is a sign of what? Of how the continuation of ilm carries on. Yes, al-ilm and tarbiyah is through the mashayikh and those who have sat with them. So it should give us hope and should give us optimism that look, mashallah, the peoples like the Shaykh Mahmud Effendis, who they've produced, who they've helped also come in this time to carry on what he nurtured for decades, you know, in such tumultuous and trying settings. It really, when you look over this, it is really amazing. Even when I was there, it wasn't easy. It was really tough. You weren't meant to have a lihya. It was mamnu' to have a lihya when I was there. It was mamnu' to wear hijab. It was mamnu' to do so many. But in Chashambra, it was it was like you went back in time. It was like you were the Ottomans again. You know, it really, when you saw it against that setting, it's so hard to explain because we live in such a comfort. We have such a comfort. We've got one, and he was, you know, they say the axes. That's what they say about Qutb. They hold the fort. You know, he was holding that fort in a way that was amazing. And so, you know, we're very fortunate that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala has connected us to people like this, made us familiar with people like this, and continued through, alhamdulillah, with his students as well, because it's sign. This is how the deen is preserved. لولا الإسناد لقال من شاء ما شاء إذا قيل من حدثك بقي. You know, if it wasn't for the chain of this, deen is preserved through the human chain, and this is why we're very fortunate that we can connect to this throughout the Muslim world. Wherever we are, we should understand that we have this connection to the scholars, to the people of Allah, and it's through this known connection. It's not something secret. This is how Allah's preserved the deen. And so we have a big ni'mah in that. I'm weary of time, and it's Salatul Maghrib.